Okay, guys, so by the title of this video, you see it says, how do I stop smoking weed? I hope y'all didn't click on the video because you thought I was going to tell y'all how to stop smoking weed. Because how the hell do I know? I'm asking y'all, how do I stop smoking weed? I done beat the hardest drug to beat, in my opinion. Beat cocaine. And marijuana, it's hard, boy. It's hard. It's really, really hard.
Baby, the winter cold, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending that?
Drug test time. Teacup. And y'all, I gotta pee so bad, so about to go pee, y'all. Ooh. I might have put too much pee in there. Y'all got some white pee because I drink a lot of water. But I peed all in my hand, everything, y'all. But I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So you see, I just took my piss test. This is a teacup. The teacup, it shows the results. The results, if there's 2 lines, it's negative. If it's a regular line, a faint line, it's considered as negative. If it's just 1 line, it's positive. If it's a blank line or 1 line at the bottom, it's invalid. So, I just took the test. I did pee in it. I know my pee looks nice and clear. That's because I do drink a lot of water. But yeah, so I like to take these piss tests just because. I mean, I know what's in my system. I just like to take them. I think I like to take them because I like to see that I'm negative. But the thing that bothers me the most is, we'll get into that. Let me go ahead and check my results. Okay. It says peel from right to left. Peel from right to left for the results. Okay. So I'm peeling off the results. And what do we have here? Wow, y'all. Okay. So let's start from right here. You guys probably can't see it, but it says methamphetamines. It says methamphetamines. It's negative. The next one is bar mitzvahs, negative. Bar and whatever that is, negative. Negative. You see, whatever. It's lines. Negative. Cocaine. PCP. I don't know. It's just negative for all these. You see, this is negative. 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 Oh, it's so many on here. This is negative. 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 All these are negative. And then you come right here to the last one. And it says THC. THC. Positive. That's the only thing that I am positive for out of all these drugs on here that I probably once did before, but I no longer participate in either one. It feels so good to have a clean urine. But it's clean, 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 clean. And then you get right here to THC. The only thing that is in my body is THC. And you know what? That bothers me. It bothers me. And it used to didn't bother me, but it bothers me. And I'm high right now. I am under the influence of marijuana right now. But it's time to stop. It's time to stop. And I can't believe that I'm actually saying this out loud, but it is time for me to stop smoking weed. The reason for me to want to stop smoking weed, it's a lot that I'm trying to do. It's a lot that I need to do. And I don't see anything wrong with marijuana. I'm the top. You don't have to. It's like if somebody tells me weed is not bad, weed whatever, weed is good, weed is not a drug, you don't have to tell me because you're preaching to the choir. But with what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to accomplish out of life, I have to give up smoking marijuana. The leadership that I'm going to represent, the leadership role that I'm going to portray, the role that I'm going to be in, this has to be negative all the way across. It's hard for me to really get into details of what I'm doing without really telling you guys, but I want you guys to go through this journey with me. So I'm not really exposing that yet, but this needs to be negative. No one told me it needs to be negative, but it's just something that I want to do because people can't look up. I mean, they can look up to me, but I don't want them to smoke weed because Nikki smokes weed. I don't want them to think smoking weed is cool because Nikki smokes weed. And I feel like if I'm going to talk to people about drugs, I have to put marijuana in the category as drugs because it's on this teacup. So society does look at it as a drug, whether it's legal in some states, whether it's not legal. It's a drug. It is a drug. I mean, it's a leaf. It grows. And I can't just sit here and keep justifying it. I try to justify it because I love smoking marijuana. But just the position that I'm trying to be in, smoking weed is something that I need to give up. And I'm the first one to say that there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. Well, I take that back. I forget the fuck out of shit. Like, I have really been weed. It really, it does take over your mind. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I was at my uncle's house and he was asking me something and I heard him talking to me, but I'm just looking and he's like, Nikki, that weed got you like that? And I snapped at him, I'm like, goodness. And it's just like, yeah, weed to have you sitting at the green light. Like, weed just make you do dumb things. I mean, it just makes you dumb. It makes me extra relaxed. It makes me dumb. It doesn't make me have the munchies. Like, I've been smoking weed too long for that. But, excuse me, the position that I'm trying to hold, smoking marijuana is something that I definitely want to give up. Definitely. So it is all a process. It is definitely a process, and I'm going to trust the process, just like I gave up all of these other drugs. Even though cocaine was my drug of choice, so it wasn't hard to give up anything besides cocaine. But I gave up all of that, so it's just one left. And I'm like kind of crazy, so it's like, dang, all these are lines, or all these are lines, 2 lines. I want that to be 2 lines. So y'all, that is my goal. That is my goal. I do have a plan of how I'm going to stop smoking weed. I know I should just stop. I should just wake up and stop. And it's easier said than done. I did stop using cocaine cold turkey. But weed, I'm going to have to pray about this thing. But I'm definitely going to stop smoking weed. I don't know if it's going to be today. Well, it's not going to be today. Maybe tomorrow. It's not going to be tomorrow either. But I'll probably start like Monday. See, that's how you know, like, it's hard for me because like I don't even have a definite date that I'm gonna start, but I'm going to start ASAP. And it's a process. So right now I probably smoke maybe 3 blunts a day, and I work 10 hours a day. So just 3 blunts a day, and I work 10 hours. So I managed to smoke 3 blunts a day. On the weekend, maybe 4 or 5. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to limit it to 1 blunt a day. A blunt. 1 blunt, not a joint, a blunt. A blunt a day. And hopefully that will go to maybe 1 blunt. It'll last me every 2 days. So, and I have to just stick with it. I roll 1 blunt. If I want to hit it, puff it a little bit before work, or just puff it a little bit, 2 puffs here, 2 puffs there, put it in the ashtray. It's just me smoking. So it's like, I definitely can do it. And if I smoke that whole blunt by 3 o'clock, oh well, that's the blunt for the day. So I'm just trying a new approach, just to, to see. And everything starts with a thought. So I never thought I can get sober until I thought I could get sober. So it's the same thing with marijuana. I think I can beat it. But that is the journey on top of all these other journeys that I have going on. But the new thing is I am going to stop smoking marijuana. And it's so crazy saying that out loud. But I know that I can do it. I can do all things. And I need to stop just to set an example. I need to be the example that I am trying to send out. I need to be that example. I need to set an example. I need to be that person that I'm talking about. Like, I just have to, 1 day at a time. But y'all pray for your girl. I love each and every one of y'all. And my goal is to stay sober. All the way sober. Honest and free. I love y'all. Have a good day.